You think retirement is far away until you do the math. Imagine you are 30 years old. You save $1,000 every month. That's $12,000 a year. You do this for 30 years until you're 60. You have saved $360,000 in total. With investment returns, assuming a 6% annual return, your account could grow to around $1 million. $1 million. Sound like a lot, right? Is it enough to retire? Let's see how much you can spend each month after you retire. There's a classic rule called the 4% rule. You can safely withdraw 4% from your retirement savings each year without running out of money too quickly. 4% of $1 million is $40,000 a year. Divided by 12, that's about $3,333 a month. Now, think about your life at 60. Rent or mortgage, utilities, food, health insurance, transportation, maybe helping your children, fixing the car. In the United States, the average monthly spending for people over 65 is more than $4,000. And that does not include long-term care. Your $3,333 might run out before the end of the month. And I haven't even mentioned inflation. $1 million 30 years from now will only have the purchasing power of about $400,000 today. If you're 30 now, by the time you're 60, that $1 million will buy much less than you imagine. You think you have saved enough, but you have only beaten your past self. You have not beaten time. This is the core problem. Most people seriously underestimate how much money they need to retire. There are 3 reasons. First, we underestimate how much time compound interest needs. You always think there is plenty of time to save later. But the most powerful part of compounding happens in the final decade of your saving years. If you start at 25 and save $500 a month until 65, you will have more than someone who starts at 35 and saves $1,000 a month. Starting late means you have to pay twice as much to catch up. Second, we overestimate Social Security. It is a safety net, not a retirement plan. The average Social Security payment in the United States is about $1,900 a month. If that is all you have, your old age will not be terrible, but it will not be comfortable. It might cover rent and food, but one serious illness can destroy everything. Third, we underestimate the sudden freedom after retirement. Before retirement, you are too busy to spend money. After retirement, you suddenly have a whole day of free time, and you still have things you want to do: travel, move, help your children, buy things you have always wanted. You think you will spend less after retirement, but many people actually spend more in the first few years. So how much money does an ordinary person really need to retire? Here is a rough formula. First, figure out how much money you need each year after retirement. Then multiply that number by 25. For example, if you want $48,000 a year after retirement, you need to save $1.2 million. That is just the safety line. If you want to be comfortable and live with dignity, you need more. But do not be crushed by this number. The key point is not whether you have $1 million right now. The key point is whether you have started. If you start at 25, save $300 a month with a 7% annual return, how much will you have at 65? Around $1 million. If you start at 35, save the same $300 a month. By 65, you will only have about $340,000. Same money. 10 years later. 2/3 less. Your most powerful weapon is not your income. It is time. Every day you hesitate to start saving, time is slipping away. Retirement is not an age problem. It is a math problem, and you can start solving this math problem right now. Open your phone. Check your 401k or IRA account. If you don't have one, go open one tomorrow. Put in your first $50. Then add a little more every month. You don't need to save $1 million all at once. You just need to start, because 30 years from now, you will thank the version of yourself who was willing to do the math today.